Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Molder Creations. Me Sudesh. So we were talking about 3ds Max basics in previous videos. So if you guys not watched it, please watch it. I'll keep description the link and also in corner. So please do watch it. And so today we are discussing about Spline in 3ds Max. Spline is very important tool in 3ds Max when it comes to architectural interior designing or architectural exterior designing, everything 3ds Max use more of this spline tool, so it's very important. So let's go and check it out what it is. Spline, let's go. So in create we have geometry and spline and all these things, lights and camera, everything is there. So here we're going to shapes. In shapes there is thing called splines. So here only we are starting. So there are so many objects, line, rectangle, circle. So there are so many things. We start with line. So line, it's just a tool which is you can draw, see, like lines like this, just a line, and when you close it, this it will be ask spline close. So it will be like line. So in this, one important thing we have to do is, after drawing this, if you want to edit anything, so we have to go here, modify. Go modify, there is line, whatever, if you draw line or what, circle, anything, it will come here. So go to line, this rectangle, and there are three options. One is vertex, second one is segment, so third one is spline. So vertex, when you go, so I'm maximizing this perspective view, Alt W. This all we spoke in advanced, the beginners first videos. Just go and check it. So this is vertexes. So all these points which is joining, the small points, when you select, it will be red color, and that is vertex. So we can move this vertex after. So this is the useful of spline. When you draw once, after drawing anything, you can easily edit it. That is one of main useful tool, main usage in spline. So other one is segment, which is the two vertex connected area is segment. It's called segment. So this is the segment. When if you don't want this segment, you can select and delete in keyboard, so it will be deleted. If you want to connect this, just go right click, there is option connect. That same option you will get it here also. If you come down, you will get there is connect option. When you select these two lines, yes, like this. When you select the two vertex and there is a connect option will activate, and just drag to one to another. Or else if you delete this, right click here, connect will come, and go here and drag from here to other. So when you are starting it, there will be a plus point, see, so which means it's going to connect some other place. So when you click and drag it, there is a dotted line comes, and if you go and reach the same place which you want to connect, so there will again shows a plus point. So when you release it on there, it's connected. So this is the way how we edit spline. So just starting with the elements and into that we'll go detailedly. So this is the basic thing: vertex, segment, and spline. Spline means when you go to spline and select this, entire thing will select. So here vertex, when you select, if you want to select everything, it will come like this. You can select each one of that also. That is vertex points. Basically the points which is joining the lines, that is called vertex. The lines which is called segment. So these lines are called segments, different segments. Okay, so with the vertex all the segments are connected. So all together when you go spline, it is entire thing. If you want to select one complete thing, you can go for spline. And one more thing, segment, if you go, you need to add one more vertex here, which is tool here called refine, which is here. Right click, when you go to right click, you will get below the connect, there is a refine. So click the refine, again the plus point will come. Wherever you want, you can add the vertices. So you add here, add wherever you want, how many you want, you can add. And again you can go and select this, edit, whatever you can do. So when you editing, moving this, it's coming like a curve. So if you want to make it sharp edge, go right click here and there is a corner. Click corner, it will come again sharp. Again here it is like that. If you go here right click and corner, it is corner. So same thing, if you want sometime curve, then there is a bezier. When you click bezier, there will be one hand tool will come. If you know Photoshop and in that pen tool and everything, there is the same tool is there. I mean same function is there. When you draw a pen tool, you will get this hand tools to adjust the hand, adjust the line, anything. If you go to top view, T, so you can see this curve lines. So this two hand, you can try with adjusting it. And this here corner also there. In corner also, if you want this hand tool, you can go here and right click, bezier corner, bezier corner. So these three options are useful, I mean important. So that's about when you come spline editing and things like that. And also there is one option when you go to vertex, here vertex is there. So shortcut for all these three, 1, 2, and you come shortcut is not working. Okay, we can come here and select segments actually, and vertex. What was telling this this one separately you want curve it with adding two segment two vertices. Again there is a thing called fillet. When you go here fillet and do this, you can give this curve. So I'll go here, next one rectangle I'll go. So when you go rectangle, there is a difference. This become like a object. Here we can't see anything. We can only increase the size, this width and length we can increase. We can't edit on this actually. So editing we have to convert as a editable spline. So that is another point, editable spline. When come to spline, there is editable spline also there. So spline comes when it's editable, that become editable spline. So for that, so either one more option is there for you can corner it here also before making the editable spline. So if you don't want, you can make it 0. Right click, how to make, I'll show you how to make editable spline. Convert editable, convert to editable spline. So when you convert it to line, you will get this same option where we got in line tool, vertex, segment, and spline. So here now you can see the vertex. All this can select. So whenever you draw something, same like this is a rectangle now, and I draw a rectangle, it is a object. You can only change the radius. Also this rendering, this we will talk about all this before. Just check it out, all the videos. And so this is a rectangle, circle. So same like other things also, ellipse, there is ellipse tool, arc tool. Arc, how you draw one line, you have to release and you will get the arc. So all this are like a object, same object only. If you want to make edit something in this, right click, convert editable spline. So now it will be editable spline with edit all vertices and all spline, everything. So you can easily edit this. So that is the main thing in spline. So we ellipse all this donut, ng, star, all these things you can edit. And text I will tell now. Helix is there. Helix, which is, you can see, we were talking about this before. So in extend primitives or standard primitives, so same like that. So there is, you can check it out. It's radius, height. It's like this shape. Twist, you can increase how much you want. This is direction, clockwise and anti-clockwise. So this is like this. And if you want the thickness, again you can go here, rendering setup, and you can add the thickness. You add one, so thickness came F3 4. So this is that helix, and egg like a shape which is not used much, and the section also important. So I'll come to text. I'll come to text again. Text is switch off this. We're talking about this before also. When you come to spline, there is easy option. So here we'll just keep so when you type so just all the creations. So now we can, now it's like a just text. Now if you want to give thickness for this, extrude. So here there is one list, you can see modifier list. It's called modifier list. So whatever things you have with modifier list, there are a lot of things you can change easily. So one of the thing is that extrude. When you draw a wall for an interior or anything, so if you're drawing a spline with thickness of the wall, so extrude that to like particular height, how much we want. For that we'll use this extrude option for everything. For extruding anything, you can keep using this. So extrude is very important modifier. So here extrude, after giving extrude, the parameters will come, whatever height or segments, or many segments, and things will come below. So you can here add the size. When you add, it's like 1 feet now, so it's very big. You can reduce it here, just dragging this. So this is very useful tool for to give any font, any logo, things like that you can make here and change. If you have the particular font, you can do that. here after going this you can change the fonts also. Here there are a lot of fonts which is already there, you can make it. You can change the fonts as well. And you know, all these things you can change. Here also same, like all this italic, underline, alignments and things like that. Kerning, this is the gaps between the letters. All these things are there, you can check it out. So mainly for text we use this option. If you want to make a test, we can do it here. So that is test. And second one, last one is section, which I easily want to tell box. So this is the easy way to take box. Right control, press control and right click, will get all these options, shortcut. So rectangle, arc, rectangle, circle, all these things you can get it here. So I just drawn one box. Okay, and I drawn sphere. 1, 2, 3 sphere I draw. Okay, drawing sphere also. I'm just dragging it and moving it here to understand. So here section. Come to spline, there will be last one will be section. So I'm going top view here. I'm just drawing this section. Okay, just draw somewhere, anywhere you can draw. You can keep here also or above the object wherever you want. Go to front view F. So this is in almost center of the objects what you drawn. So I just make it down this one also center. This is the section line. So select that one and go here, create shape. So what happens, so when you can see there is one yellow line gone all together, all the way. So when you make it create shape, they ask for a name, you can give or any name, just click OK and just you can delete this section. So now what's happened, this along with this there is one line created. Okay, so you got that line with along with that object. Here there is, to get the thickness you can give this, you can reduce this. So it came along with that. Understood? So this is one useful things, like when you want if you're drawing a wall or any room, anything you want along the wall, something like this or anything, you can do this. This is one option. So this is radial. Now you can make it rectangle and make it rectangle, it comes like this. So rectangle, if you do, it will come along with this. So this will be like a separate object. So when you select this one and this, you move it, it is like separate. It came with that only. So this way you can do multiple things. Just an example I just draw. So if you want any other, again section, draw section. So it's coming like this. Create. Okay, section will not go, again you can draw, so it will come along with that. Create. Okay. Again if you read, it will come. So this is section. So that's all within spline. It's very simple thing. So I'm not making more complicated, so just going all through this. So we'll make a small example with this in next one. so you'll get a detailed idea. So we'll make some simple things like some objects and things. Let me show you one example of that. You'll make a small glass or something with this spline with one modifier. So let's do that, and we'll complete. So I'm going to draw a arc. Okay, I'm clicking here. Okay, before that I'll switch on the rendering things and come here, just making one arc. Okay, and after making that, you can change this shape here. Okay, and I'm just moving it up, just drawing line, down one line. Okay, drawing one line like this, just draw one line, and just adjusting this. So what I'm making it is a wine glass. I'm trying to make a wine glass. This is fine. So just making a profile of that. Okay, now these are two objects, it's not attached, so right click and give attach. It's attached now, but when you want to select a segment, select and move it here. Right now I'll just move the vertex and drag here. For that you should change the snap. The snap option 2.5. Keep it and go to options, right click on snap, and you'll get this box, and come options. There is display snap frozen object. Keep on all these three. So you'll get easily snap to that object. So easy, that is important. Also you should check it out. We'll make one more video with the snapping tools, everything. So it's not connected till now. Just go here and there is right click and there is weld and fuse. So these are two important things, weld and fuse. So fuse we have to do first, then after that we have to do weld. So fuse means that two separate vertices will come join together, and after do that we have to do weld. So it will be weld. So right click, fuse and weld. So now this is connected. When you click here, it's completely connected. Okay. So what is the modifier next? So go in modifier list and typing LATHE, lathe modifier. So it came like this. So we're going to click this arrow axis, and there is a x-axis. You can switch off the snap and just drag. So it's come like this. When you go to perspective, you'll see this. So this is the easy way to make a glass. You can make different things. This is just an example I'm talking. So after this after this making this also, you can edit. For that you have to come to line and vertex or anything you can do. So I'm doing a little more edit here. So coming here and making this little more big, more little kind of a shape of same wine glass. I'm just making. So of all these things you can get it from here. Once you practice with one glass, you will get how to make. So now we will not understand how it's coming because this was one line. So to see that output with editing, while editing, there is one option, show end result on off toggle. When you switch on, it will come along with this edit. So when you edit, it will show you how it's coming. So it's easy to edit the object. So when you do this, you'll understand, okay, this is like this. It will be very easy to edit. You can move this, all these things you can do. Here I want little fillet, so when you make it fillet, it comes like this. So this is the fillet option which I was talking. So when you come to do curve fillet things, you can do this. So here also I want fillet, so I'm doing this. Here also I want. So it came like a almost. You can keep doing this and make it more realistic, which as per your need or a few time you have. I don't making like more time on this, so I'm not doing it. So here you can see there is no thickness and whole sharp edges. To make it smooth, go to LATHE. There is segments. We were talking about segments also before. So check it out, that video. So in that we are talking about artist segment, what is help of segment, what is the useful. So here segments you have to add. So you will get a smooth curve. So it's like a very smooth. When you go to F3, you will get that. When you're adding segments, it will be smoother. Also, it will be file. Also, it will be heavy. So it's very smooth now. I'm editing a little more here. So it's look like a wine glass. And now another thing is there is no thickness of this. It's not seen like it seems like this. Nothing is there. So for that we have to add one more modifier, which is adding shell. When you add shell, it will show some thickness. So you can give inner amount, outer amount, whatever. So I'm just increasing this inner amount. So you got the thickness of the glass. Understand? So this is that. Then if you want, you can make any I'll do so because of thickness only it's not visible, so now it's visible. So it's like a glass now. You can change the color here. Any color you can keep. So this is the wine glass, how to make wine glass. So just practice. So it's not get always it's everything is difficult when you do first time. So when you get practice, it will come easy. It will be very easy after practicing 2-3 times. So practice this, and we'll do next videos similarly, more options, and again we'll do one more section with spline. So that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoying it and understanding things and going with well. So please subscribe my channel and support me, liking it, like and share. Goodbye everyone. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye bye.